Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Sophie Scott, who is a cognitive neuroscientist at University College London in the UK, has stated that cleaning up can act as a reward that augments the release of the feel-good neurotransmitter called dopamine. Minimalism. Have less, live healthier. Continue watching to find out more.
No to vegan? Health is your friend.
Hola means hello in Spanish. Benevolent viewers, my name is Roslyn. The beautiful people of Puerto Rico welcome you with a joyful heart
And wish that your life be filled with the divine light of heaven.
In today's show, Minimalism, Have Less, Live Healthier, we will explore the health benefits of adopting a minimalist lifestyle. Minimalism is an idea that has been around since the mid-20th century. It has traditionally been associated with art and design concepts, which seek to express the abstract idea that art should have its own reality rather than be an imitation of other things. Much artwork reflects the real world, such as landscapes, objects, or people. In contrast to a portrait of reality, minimalism attempts to introduce the idea of what you see is what you see, no matter if it's a plain cube or a painting of simple geometric shapes. With minimalism, the work is created to express the essence, essentials, or identity of a subject by omitting non-essential forms, features, and concepts. The terminology has gradually evolved to a broader meaning. Recently, minimalism has become trendy, and the topic is increasingly being covered in the mainstream media. It has influenced different industries like fashion and technology. What is a minimalist lifestyle? The late founder and CEO of Apple, Steve Jobs, who famously embraced minimalism, once said, "I know you have 1,000 great ideas for things that iTunes could do, and we have 1,000 more. But innovation is not about saying yes to everything. It's about saying no to all, but the most crucial features." This perfectly describes the essence of minimalism, which is keeping only what is essential in your life. Some people wonder about the accessibility of a minimalist lifestyle. Is it something that only the wealthy elite can follow? Well, it's simpler than you might think, and you can implement this philosophy in your life too. A minimalist lifestyle is a mindset to help you sort out the clutter so you can free up your capacity and time to focus on what's truly important to you. Scientific evidence indicates that clutter can cause stress and influence the hormonal balance in our body. Our system is naturally programmed to deal with tension and cope with dangerous situations. Although we may not be constantly dealing with life-threatening events, demands in life such as school exams, office work, bills, and caring for children, these can still be sources of strain. They can trigger the release of a stress hormone called cortisol in our bodies. This hormone works by temporarily changing or shutting down some of the body's functions to let us manage the imminent danger. During the fight or flight response, cortisol modulates the immune response and suppresses the digestive and reproductive systems as well as growth processes. The stress reaction usually resolves after we are clear of the danger, and the cortisol levels and the body's functions return to normal. However, when the clutter in your life is constantly present, the fight or flight response can be triggered at the low level and continue. The prolonged activation of this system can disrupt the balance of the body and put one at a greater risk of health conditions such as depression. A 2009 study shows that women perceiving their homes to be cluttered tend to have disrupted cortisol levels and experience greater stress. It is no wonder why many people say, tidy space, tidy mind. Scientific evidence has shown that our living environment can affect our mental well-being significantly. Keeping a minimal, clean, and organized space can have several psychological benefits and can even boost motivation and productivity. Researchers at Princeton University in the USA found that clutter can affect our concentration. They discovered that background objects that are irrelevant to tasks can be a distraction to the visual cortex of our brain, thus making it more challenging to direct our attention and to finish them effectively. Scientists at the University of Nevada in Spain also reported that volunteers in a study made more mistakes sorting data in a cluttered environment than in a tidy one.
It is impossible to deny that man can exist without this horrible flesh diet. And furthermore, that there is more nutriment in an equal amount of vegetable than of dead flesh. Charles Webster Ledbetter, vegetarian.
We will pause a moment and we'll be right back to find out more about the health benefits of keeping a minimalist lifestyle. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Minimalism, Have Less, Live Healthier on Supreme Master Television. Supreme Master Ching Hai has spoken about the importance of cleanliness as in this excerpt from a June 20th, 1994 lecture in New York, USA.
It's not that somebody is cleaner than the others or somebody loves cleanliness. It is the inner expression of beauty, virtues, and truth. It's the saintly way of life. We should live a simple life, not a impoverished life. A simple life, not a messy life. By the way, it's good for your house also. And it's very practical. Yes. Everything that don't belong to the living room, just don't leave it there. Very simple. Very simple. And you will see how your life will improve with a spacious house, with a cool feeling, with a warm welcome atmosphere when you come home. If everyone just makes a house become like a garbage place, then nobody likes to go there anymore. If a house is comfortable, it's like a sanctuary, it's like a church. You feel peaceful. So even in that kind of environment, where everything is so clean and cool, you will feel cool down. The passion, the lust, the anger, the ambition, everything will just calm down. It's very important to keep your place holy, clean, for yourself, and also for the sake of this world, for the sake of the universe. This is the corner of the universe. We live in it. Even if we live in heaven, it's also another corner of the universe only. Why don't we respect the corner that we stay in now? You know what I mean? It is a dedication to God. Clean your house as a dedication to God.
Once we declutter our environment, we may see an improvement in productivity. As we become more organized and simpler in our living space, we may become more motivated as well. The link between motivation and cleaning is also scientifically proven. Professor Sophie Scott, who is a cognitive neuroscientist at University College London in the UK, has stated that cleaning up can act as a reward that augments the release of the feel-good neurotransmitter called dopamine. In a study published in the International Journal of Applied Positive Psychology, participants recalled that they felt burdened by their possessions and unwanted presents from others before adopting the minimalist lifestyle. After they started applying the principle of minimalism in their lives, they felt a sense of freedom. Not only did they feel relieved from their clutter, but also felt free from societal expectations, along with the cycle of expecting and gaining pleasure from buying new things. As participants became less burdened by their possessions, other positive benefits started to emerge. They described that minimalism allowed them to become more aware of their true values and act in accordance with them. These actions included having more quality time with family and friends, adopting a more eco-friendly lifestyle, and spending money based on needs rather than materialistic pleasure. In addition to improved well-being, minimalists are also making a positive impact on the environment because fewer purchased items means fewer things are ending up in the trash can. It is important to note that owning less doesn't mean that you can't buy new things. Instead, minimalists tend to replace but not add to what they already own. Are you ready to get started? Let's look at some tips from minimalist living. First, start slow. Decluttering is a continuous event and requires time to figure out. You can choose to start with one area of the house or room at a time. If you're not sure which room to start with, choose the easiest one first. Once you're making progress, you will have more inspiration for other areas. Second, repurpose. Tossing things out might be the quickest way to get rid of all your clutter, but it could create more waste for the environment. Try to repurpose items or upcycle them into something useful. You can also donate things to charity shops or give them away to friends. Third, clean up regularly. After you have decluttered your house, remember to tidy up periodically. Developing a good habit of keeping good environmental hygiene will continue to help your living area stay fresh and clean. Please also think before you buy. Before you make a purchase, give yourself some time to contemplate whether you will still need the item in a year. Buying only what you need will save you the hassles of decluttering. We hope that today's show has inspired you to find simplicity in life and true happiness in keeping what really matters to you.
Don't be vegan, so that people can continue digging quick graves to bury all the dead from the pandemic.
Amazing viewers, thank you for your company today on our program. Up next is In the Hour of Heaven's Judgment, Wake Up and Be Vegan Now, Part 7 of 8 on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May God's eternal light guide you to find peace and everlasting joy.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/HL.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/HL.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/HL.
我们的节目提供多种语言，请看 suprememastertv.com/schedule 和 suprememastertv.com/HL。